Hey, what's going on YouTube? Marine X back at it again. My 2025 EDC for now. It's going to change. There's an EDC channel, SHTF channel, Prepper channel. I'm always talking about new stuff. Always got new weapons on deck, etc., etc. We're going to talk about what's getting carried right now and the type of vibe that I'm feeling. Any of this stuff that I have, I'll link it up down below. I don't script videos, so if I misstate a fact about an item, I do apologize in advance. I try my best to be accurate, but if you want to know more about that item, click the link. Most likely that link is an affiliate link. I'm not saying they all are, but most will be. So if you use those links, it won't cost you any additional money, but it will help the channel out. Shout out to Vera for sponsoring today's video, but more on them later. So everyday carry, it's kind of a thing where people make fun of it. Some people really love it. Some people are all about it. I'm all about some espresso. So let me just take a sip. Oh, that's some good stuff. My everyday carry suits me as a dad of five, someone who primarily works from home, but I always got stuff going on here in my hoarder house. I'm a cheer dad. I got a lot of, I'm all over the place. So a lot of my stuff to you may seem redundant, to you may seem over the top, but I like it. I'll let you know things that I bought, things that were sent to me, and things that the things that were sent to me, would I ever buy them on my own? Because some of the shit is expensive. Okay, let's just keep it real. So first, let us start off with the knives, the things that bring me some awesomeness joy. So first we're gonna talk about is the CRKT. This is the twist. And I love, first off, look at the features on this. It just has this unique look to it where one side it's not really a show side on this thing, but it does have this unique twist design. Both sides are just different features to it. OTF knife, spear on it, great action on it. It is double action. It does know if you put something in front of it, it's gonna try to avoid poking that thing. And easy to clean up. I need to wipe mine down. I've been using mine, but as much as I like this, it's made of Magna Cut. It has carbon fiber scales. It feels really good in the hand. Very unique design. You can reverse the pocket clip if you want to, which I think is pretty dope because that allows for you, if you really like the way this looks, if you're left-handed, you're going to have that even, I think, prettier side out there. This thing is like north of $200. Future me, put the price on the screen because I don't know the exact pricing on it. And I love the fact that it's made in America. I like that it's an OTF. I like how it's clicky. It's fun to use. It's a great talking piece. I've put it out several times at parties. It's expensive to cut shit. So would I buy this on my own after owning it? CRKT did send this to me. Great deep carry pocket clip. It just kind of really gets out of your way. It does exactly what you need it to do. Would I have bought this on my own if they wouldn't have sent it to me? This is an item to say, yes. If I wanted a one and done OTF, I'm not talking about I'm gonna get an OTF from Microtech, then I'm gonna get one from Benchmade, then I'm gonna get one from CRKT. I'm talking about I want one OTF for the rest of my life. And I've tested several from several different brands. This would be the one I would just save up my little monies and make the purchase for, okay? So I'm gonna show you where I keep all this stuff towards the end of the video. I just wanna kind of go over. Now I can't really get up on that knife because it's a spear, double-sided edge. I can't really put my thumb on there and get on the spine of the knife and use it for cutting purposes. So I do have a fixed blade that I carry pretty often because of the type of trousers that I wear. I am able to carry this thing pretty often as well. This is the Montana Knife Company. This one is the Battle Goat. Now, the Battle Goat and the War Goat are super similar. Difference here, it doesn't have the O ring at the very back of it. Magna Cut blade. And the thing I like about this knife is it has great jipping. It's great for hunting. I took this thing with me for hunting season for the first time. Great for the fresh processing of a kill. Maybe not the best for around the bladder and the buttocks and stuff like that because it is very hard to navigate those areas without accidentally cutting the bladder. So if you're looking for a dedicated hunting knife, this knife may not be for you. It's really designed more for self-defense because of the actual blade stock itself is not as thick as some of other Montana Knife Company knives. I love the way this looks. The colorways are great. The G10 scales feel fantastic. And I like the fact that you can get different options for carrying this bad boy. I have mine with the Alti clip. You can get it with the traditional loop through, and there's a smaller Alti clip. There's a lot of different ways if you want to carry this. And I normally carry that in my mag pocket of my trousers. So I'll show you where I keep that here in a second as well. A couple of flashlights I'm going back and forth between. This is my everyday carry for now, meaning that everything that you're seeing here, I don't carry on me every day. And I also like to mix it up because options. Okay, we change our shirts. Sometimes, you know, I change my flashlight. Next thing we got to talk about is the Woobin X2 Pro. Now the Woobin X2 Pro, I've done a full review on this. This light, I'm loving more and more as I use it. A few quirky things about it I'm not a big fan of, such as when you turn it on to the on position, you can't automatically switch to, so right now I have it in RGB mode. I should be able to just flick the switch upwards to the emitters in the front and the white light should just come on. It doesn't do that. Some of your competitors do that. Olight does it. But that's like a first world problem. If I want to use that emitter, I can just simply switch to that. It has a rotating knob on here, which lets you go up and down between the lumens. This is a great flashlight. What I like about this so much, it has a magnetic base, rechargeable batteries. And if the batteries are dead, I can throw 2 AA's in here. But bigger picture is it's adaptable to so many different things. I use this as my bike light because I have the adapter that slips over my handlebars, which allows for me to just use this. I'm always on an e-bike. And they also have adapters that you can wear on your helmet. I wouldn't put this on a helmet. I think it's a little bit too big for that. Very, very well made. I think it's made of aluminum. It comes in multiple colors. Before I jump to the next flashlight, let's talk about today's video sponsor, which is Ver, in the fantastic C5 Tactical Solar Field Watch. I love this watch. Quartz movement. This is USA assembled. It has it comes with 2 straps. I have here with the tropical strap. You can also kind of get they have like an array of strap choices that you want if you want to get one and upgrade it. But here's the thing, 6 minutes of charging in the sun gets you 6 months of reserve time with this watch. I think it looks really good. I love how big and bold the numbers are. Makes it easy for you to see exactly what time it is. I think it looks good on the wrist. Now there is an upgraded version. It's like the A5 Tactical, which is a automatic movement. And if you're into the automatic, maybe you take a look at that. But if you're trying to get yourself a watch, I cannot recommend the Ver, the C5 Tactical Field Solar Watch enough. Use the link in the description to get even more off that amount. Here's the thing. I've had a lot of companies send me watches, okay? And Ver, I've consistently let them sponsor videos because I think they're making a great product. I love their micro brand. I love that they're trying their best to assemble as much as they can in America. And I love the swag about it. This is the type of watch I can wear around the house, get stuff done, wear rugged wear, flannel, but transition directly to dinner with my wife, go out on the town, and it doesn't fall at all. It doesn't falter. It just blends right in. Check the link in the description, get the best pricing, and shout out to Ver for sponsoring today's video. Now, the other half of the flashlight game. Nikkor recently sent me the Nikkor EDC 31. Now, here's the thing. The Nikkor EDC 31 is the smaller brother to the Nikkor EDC 33. I think it made a lot of sense to make this flashlight because as much as I like the Nikkor EDC 33, and I bought the 33 with my own money, the 31 was sent to me by Nikkor. It's a little bit too big for the pocket. The 33 is fantastic for a pouch. You still get the momentary switch on this. You get this fantastic locking button on here so you won't accidentally turn this bad boy on when it's in your pocket. It clearly has a lock symbol on there, lets you know that it's truly locked. Once you unlock it, has all sorts of different modes that you can go through. You can use the momentary switch while the flashlight is already on. One thing I like about that, so you can go here and use the momentary switch while the flashlight is on. This is a banger of a flashlight. Works really well. I love how easy it is to just use in your hand, switch through the different modes itself. The Axwell wallet, listen, the first time I got my hands on an Axwell wallet, October 2022, they sent it out to me. I pooped all over it. Wasn't a fan of it. It has grown on me. They've done nothing but make improvements since October of 2022. They've made the thumb hole area a little bit bigger. The magnets are a little bit stronger. They have a lot more metal options. I like the Axwell wallet. It now comes in all sorts of flavors of carbon fiber. Look how sexy this carbon fiber is. Layers of carbon fiber to lay this thing down. Still easy to access your cards by pushing up on the actual thumb hole here. You can access your cards from both sides. It has a built-in money strap, but it includes a money clip if you want to use that. I don't use the money clip because I've noticed that this carries whatever cash I need just fine. If you want to change these plates out, the magnets are stronger. I will say it was a lot easier to take the old plates off, but now these magnets are stronger. So if you have money strapped to this, you don't have to worry about it falling off, but you can swap these plates out by just buying more plates on their website. And Every purchase that you make with Axwell, they do make donation of the revenue towards veteran organizations. I think that's pretty dope. Big fan of the Axwell wallets. They've grown on me quite a bit. I can easily recommend those. Check the links. I think I can get you a discount on those as well. My everyday carry phone is evolving, okay? So for my work phone, I have an iPhone. I don't really like iPhones. I've had an iPhone as my work phone since 2015. I'm very well versed on iPhones. That's why when I decided to make the purchase for the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL, I knew exactly what I was doing. I've been in the Android world since I let my BlackBerry go in 2013. Ever since then, I've always had an Android phone in my pocket, whether it's Samsung. For the last few years, it's constantly been Google. I'm a big fan. I've also had Motorola, and I'm just a big fan of the Google 9 Pro XL's features. I love the way it looks. It gives me iPhone vibes with way more functionality. I love the battery life, how much I can customize this thing. And overall, I just think that this is a banger of a phone. It's not a tech channel. I'm not going to do a full review on my phone. There's a few other things that kind of go along with my everyday carry as well. Getting over to the Boomstick, and let's turn off the safety. No, nothing in the chamber. We're gonna go with the Smith & Wesson. This is the Bodyguard 380. Now, I was carrying for a while the Smith & Wesson Saturday Night Special. I was carrying a 38. Love that thing, but I'm really trying to go into subcompacts, compacts, maybe even full size pistols, because I want to start adapting more lights. I want the option to quickly change the magazine out. And I know I did an entire video talking about how revolvers are better than semi-autos. They don't have a slide. I love them, okay, I love it. But I've had the trigger adjusted on this thing. It's way better now, where the trigger itself, it doesn't feel as tight as when I first bought this. I've had this particular weapon for 11 years, and I put it through its paces. It's probably had hundreds of rounds put through it, and I just love using the iron sights. I know a lot of you folks who like lasers and lights and scopes. I just like running naked iron sights. That's how I came up in the Marine Corps before we put actual ACOGs on our weapons. And I'm very, very used to it, especially if I'm just aiming center mass. It's kind of easy to rock and roll with this. It's very nice to be able to keep this and keep an extra mag with me. Very small, compact. Now I am looking for different holster options. Somebody, let me know some of your favorite holster options down below. I'm looking at hidden hybrid holster. I prefer the holster to be Kydex. It could be Kydex mixed with leather. I'm okay with that. I like a claw to keep it against my dad bod. And I'm a big fan of USA made when it comes to the holsters. So let me know some of your favorite holsters down below that would fit that. Now let me show you how I put all this stuff on my body. All right, so first we start off with the trousers themselves. I normally wear some type of Vertex trousers, 511 trousers, any trousers that have the mag pocket in the back. You see I have my work iPhone here, but it has the mag pocket in the back on both sides. I like to have just different options for pockets and a good belt on them as well. So first we start off with the knife. Knife goes here in the front pocket. I like these Vertex LT stretch pants because they do have like this little U shape, which allows for me to get into my pocket and stay completely away from my knife. We talk about the fixed blade, the Montana Knife Company. This goes in that MagSafe pocket. Alti-clip clips here. I move it. The spine of the knife is close to the other knife here in the front, and I can just grab this as I see fit. It stays completely out my way when I sit in a vehicle. If I sit in a chair, it doesn't get in my way whatsoever. The flashlight is normally in this left pocket in the front, and that stays here. Still allows for me to get into this pocket very easily, no issues. In the same front left pocket is normally where I keep my wallet. So those two items are there. Here is normally what I would normally keep: truck keys, the keys to my wife's vehicle. We'll talk about that because I have a pouch, and a lot of that stuff we'll talk about in another related video. Sometimes I might carry whatever I might have here, but I normally will put keys up here. So for demonstration purposes, got my wife's keys right here. Those will normally go right here. Other MagSafe pocket back here on the left side. That's normally where I keep my cell phone, all right? So cell phone goes back here. So now I have that. And then we normally will take the weapon and we'll keep it in the waist, but I am looking for a holster for this. I prefer to appendix carry my weapons. So let me know the actual holster that you guys prefer for that. Obviously watch goes on wrist, beads go here. That's my EDC. It works for me. It changes sometimes, but let me know what's in your everyday carry. What was your favorite item? What the hell should I get rid of? Whatever you, let me know with your comments down below. If this is your first time stopping by, hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you a part of the battalion. If this is not your first time stopping by, well, thank you once again for watching me run my grape. For everyone else, we'll speak soon.